بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good morning to all the students of the educators. All the students of class 5, welcome to this class. Today we are going to start a new topic that is from unit number 9. We are going to start unit number 9, which is present at page number 147. And the name of the unit is air. The topic which we are going to discuss today, here are three topics which we are going to discuss. And these topics are present at page number 148, 149 and 150. Now, open your books at page number 148. As the name of the unit is air. So, my question is, the first question which comes in mind, that is, what is air? Because if we are going to start something to discuss, it is very necessary that it should be very clear in our mind. So, what is air? The answer is, air is a mixture of gases. Air is a mixture of gases. Now, is the word gas is clear in your mind? Is there a clear picture of gas in your mind? So, the first thing which comes in our mind is gas balloons, because these are filled with gas cylinder, and the gas which we use in our kitchens. So, when we think about the words, then the things comes clear in our minds. So, air. I have said you that air is a mixture of gases. Now, the gases, it means different gases are present. And I think the first name of the gas which comes in your mind is oxygen gas, because oxygen is necessary for all the living things to breathe. So today we are going to discuss on the air. Now, when we talk about the gas, it is the state of matter. What is gas? State of matter. Gas is a state of matter. So, do you know what are the other states of matter? One is gas, one is solid, and the third is liquids. We can observe different solid things and liquid things in our homes and around us. When we observe around us, we see a lot of things. We see different cupboards, we see mobile, we see different things, we see a fan, we see a house, we see different gadgets, we see different clothes. So all these things about which I am talking right now, these are solid things. These are solid things. When we get up in the morning, we go in the washroom and we open the tap. Something comes out. That is water. That is water. This water is in the state of liquid. This is in the form of liquid. Water is in the form of liquid. Tell me some other examples of liquid which we use in our daily life. So your answer will be different juices. Your answer will be tea. Your answer will be milk. Your answer will be oil. These are different things which are present in the form of liquids. We have talked about the solid. Most of the things which are around us, these are present in the solid form. Like board marker, it is solid. Book, this is solid. This board, this is solid. The shirt, solid. My glasses, these are solid. And if we talk about the liquid things, so water bottle. Water bottle itself is solid, but what is inside it? Inside it is liquid. So these are two states of matter, solid and liquid. Bottle opener, cover, this is solid. The wrapper on it, it is in the form of solid, but the water in it is liquid. So we can easily understand two states of matter which are solid, which are liquid, because we can see them, we can touch them, we can observe easily, we can hold them. But can we see the air? Do you see the air? If just see outside your window, if there are some plants, they are moving. They are moving. Why they are moving? They are moving due to the air. They are moving due to the air. But still, we cannot see the air. That's why it is difficult to understand the air, although it's a state of matter. Now, first of all, we will understand what is matter. Yes. Anything which has space, which has mass and occupy space. This is the definition of matter. So these are three states of matter: gas, solid and liquid. Now solid, when we talk about the solid, yes, solid has some mass. Yes, I can touch this mass. And it occupies space. Yes, it's covering some space. If we talk about water, yes, it has some mass, because empty bottle, it does not have the weight. It does not have much weight. When we pour water in the bottle, it gains the weight. It gains the weight. Now, if first we will calculate the weight of the empty bottle, so that will be different. But when we pour water in it, now the weight is more. The weight is more. So we can say that it is the weight of the water. It is the weight of water. We can see that it occupies space. Now, liquid also occupies space. It is covering the space of the bottle which is present in it. So, we can easily understand two states of matter, solid and liquids. But air, it is difficult to understand because it is not much easier as solid and liquid. Now, how we can understand that air is a matter or gas is a matter. Let's have two balloons. Let's have two balloons. Now these are not uh, like without air, without gas. Wait, just weigh these two balloons. They have almost the same weight. Now just see that how much area they are going to cover. So they are going to cover, for example, if without gas, the balloon is covering this much area, very small area. Now fill the gas in the balloon. Now it is filled with gas. Now you can see that the balloon is covering more area. Balloon is covering more area. Now one thing is clear, that when there was no air or gas in the balloon, it was covering less area. Now we have filled the balloon with the gas. These are covering more area. It means now the space which is covered by this balloon, which is filled with the gas, this is by the gas, because the simple balloon is covering this much area. Now this is the space covered by gas, and gas is the form of the state of matter. Now see that it is like tied, two balloons are tied with a stick. Both the balloons, when there was no gas, they have the same weight. Now it is having little bit much more weight. More weight. Why? This balloon has more weight. This is the weight of the gas. This is the weight of the gas. Now you can understand, because both the properties which are of matter. Matter has two properties. If anything has these two properties, it can be called as matter. One is that which has mass and occupies space. There is a little bit difference between the mass and the weight, but it will be clear in the higher classes. So here we can say mass, we can say weight. Anything which has a weight and occupies space. Now this balloon has more weight, and this weight is due to gas, and this balloon has not gas, so it has less weight, means it is covering one property. Now come towards the space. This balloon which has a gas filled in it, this is having more space. It is having more space. Now we can easily understand that gas is a state of matter, because now we have understood that gas has a weight and gas has covered space. If you have any experience of the empty cylinder which we use at homes, gas cylinder, you can easily hold the cylinder when it is empty. Now if you go with your father and your father get filled this cylinder with the gas, now is it easy for you to hold? No. Why? Because now the gas is filled in it and the weight has increased, which you cannot hold. This weight is of that gas which is filled in it. So both the properties are now clear to you. Let's read from your book. Like water, air is an example of matter. Air is an example of matter. As all the matter has weight and takes up space. All the matter has weight and takes up space. So does air. And the same with the air. It is hard to believe air is matter. First, it was not clear to us. It is difficult us to believe that air or gas is also a state of matter. But now we have learned that gas is having weight and gas occupy space as well. It is hard to believe air is matter in the same way as solid and liquid, as it is invisible. Why it is hard to believe? Because air is invisible. We can only feel the air. If the plants or trees are moving, we can say that wind is blowing. We feel that wind, we feel that air, but we cannot see the air. Even we cannot touch the air. We just feel the air. But the presence of the air is showing. The presence of the air in the balloon is showing that it is the state of matter, because now it is having the space and also some weight. It is small. Let's think of a balloon without air. It is small, flat and deflated. Deflated means without air. When you blow air into it, it grows in size and weighs more. Now it has grown in size and it has some weight as well, which means air contained in the balloon has mass and weight, which I have explained to you. Now come towards the second topic. What is in the air? What is in the air? When we breathe in, we take in oxygen. So do all the air has only oxygen? Oxygen is a gas. Oxygen is a gas. So do all the air which we take in, does it have only oxygen? No. There are a lot of other gases which are present in air. In the beginning, I have told you that air is a mixture of gases. Air is a mixture of gases, not the gas. It means there are a lot of other gases present in the air. Let's observe that what are the names of these gases. This is called a pie chart. This is called pie chart. It is the composition of air. It is the composition of air. Air is a mixture of different gases. So what are these gases? This one. See, if we it is 100% air, for example, it is 100% air, out of which this area which is in the block form, this area is showing oxygen. This is showing oxygen. This is showing oxygen, and the percentage of the oxygen is 21%. Out of 100, only 21% is oxygen in the air. It means that the air we breathe in, that is only having 21% oxygen. So what is the other 79%? 79%, what is that? These are other gases. These are other gases. So out of these other gases, the big one portion which is blank here, the And in your book, this is green in color. In your book, this is green in color. This area, this is a 78% area, and this is nitrogen. This is nitrogen. This whole area is nitrogen, which is 78%. And this portion, this is little bit different. This 1% is the other gases. 1% is other gases. So, what are the other gases? Let's see from your book. Come towards the page 149. What is in the air? Air provides us with oxygen, but oxygen is not the only gas air has. In fact, only 21% of oxygen of it is oxygen. Only 21% of air is oxygen. 78% of air is nitrogen, and 1% is a mixture of many other gases. Many other gases. So let's see what are the names of these gases, other gases. The other gases that form 1% of air are argon, methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, neon, krypton, helium, and ozone. These are the other gases, and the percentage of all these gases is 1%. All these gases is 1%. These are other gases. And I have told you the names of these other gases. Let's repeat the names of these other gases: argon, methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, neon, krypton, helium, and ozone. So this will be the answer of one of the question which will be given to you as a homework. So with every breath you are taking in, for example, if we breathe in air, we are taking in only 21% oxygen, 78% nitrogen, and 1% these all other gases. So in addition to oxygen and nitrogen, we are taking in these all other gases. Next topic is water vapors. So what are the water vapors? Water, you know, water is the liquid state of matter. Water is a liquid form of matter. We know about water, but what are water vapors? Are you able to see the water vapors? The answer is sometimes we cannot see the water vapors, and sometimes we can observe the water vapors. For example, all the time the water is evaporating from the surface due to the heat which is provided by the sun. For example, if there are a lot of water stored in the lakes, in the ponds, and naturally it is present in the rivers, it is present in the seas and oceans. So all the time, due to the heat of the sun, water is going to evaporate. So can we see this evaporation? The answer is no. We cannot see this evaporation. Although it is continuously done during the daytime, but we cannot see it. It is invisible. But for example, if we are going to boil the water at home and the gas fumes are arising from the boiling water, these are also the form of water vapors. These are also the form of water vapors. These water vapors are visible because they are in a very huge quantity. Why? Because there is a more temperature, there is a more heat, that it turned the water to the boiling form. Now, when the water is boiling, it is changes into water vapors because it is gaining energy. It is gaining energy from the heat, and when they get too much energy, they just escape from the surface of the water in the form of gas. In the form of gas. Now we can see the water vapors. Sometime in the very cold weather, we can observe the water vapors. How? When we breathe out some form of gas, some form of fumes, they are rising from our mouth and nose. In a very cold weather, if you have any experience to go in the winter season, in the northern areas, so you have observed that when we breathe out, we observe that something is coming out from our mouth. These are the water vapors. And if we feel that something is coming out, for example, now just bring your hand near to your mouth and say something. Okay, say, my name is this. So you will feel something is going to touch your hand. These are the gases. And if the weather is very cold, we feel cold at our hand. Sometimes I use to clean my glasses with the water vapors. Sometimes when there is a winter season, we feel the fog. In the environment. This is water vapors. These are water vapors. Due to the water vapors, the clouds are formed. Due to the water vapors which are arising from the water surface, they make the clouds. So these water vapor changes into clouds. So these are the form of the water vapors. Clouds are also the form of water vapors which are arising continuously from the oceans and seas and rivers. So now it is very clear to us that what are the water vapors. Open your books at page number 150, water vapors. Let's see what is written in your book. Air also contains water vapors in varying amount. Varying amount means in a different amounts. Sometimes the water vapors are more in the air. It means more humidity. Water vapors are making the humidity level. Some parts of the earth are more humid than others. Some are dry places, some are very humid places. Humid places means more quantity of water vapors in the air. If there are more water vapors, it means more humid. If there are less or no water vapors, it means dry places like deserts. Humidity determines the amount of water vapors in the air. What is humidity? Humidity determines the amount of water vapors in the air. Water vapors in the air plays an important part in the water cycle. Water cycle, what is water cycle? Water cycle is that water rises from the ocean and from the water surface, it goes up in the form of water vapors. When these water vapors go very high and they move with the air, when they go in a cold places, these water vapors join to form the clouds. They join. Now these clouds are moving with the air. When these clouds go in a very cold area, these water vapors join and they form the water droplets. When these water droplets are become heavier, they come down in the form of rain. They come down in the form of rain, because now these water vapor change into water droplets, and these water droplets are much heavier that the air cannot support these water droplets. Then these water droplets come on earth in the form of rain. When these water droplets are not much heavier and they go into much colder places, they turn into snow. They turn into snow due to the change of the temperature. And if these water vapors are they go into much colder, they change into hailing, and it comes on earth in the form of ice balls. These are these water vapors which have rises in the form of rain, in the form of hailing, in the form of snow. They are coming again on the earth, and mostly the rain and the snow, these are on the hilly areas. When the weather changes, the seasons change, and in the summer season, this ice melts and again comes into rivers, and these rivers comes to join the oceans. Now this water which arises from the seas and oceans, it has come back into the oceans. This is called water cycle. So it helps to form the clouds in the sky. Now you can see the clouds, you can see a fog, and here in the rain forest, the humidity level is too much higher. These are sometimes we see the water droplets on the glass which are present outside and on the windscreen of our cars. It becomes foggy. These are due to the humidity. These are due to the water vapors which are present in the air. Now I hope that you have understood what are water vapors. Now come towards the homework. Open your book at page number 157. Review. Answer the question. First question is, air is a matter. Do you agree? Give reasons for your answer. The answers are present in your homework folders. Next question is, which gases form 1% of air? The answer is present in the homework folder. Let's read the answers. First question is, air is matter. Do you agree? Give reasons for your answer. Yes, answer is air is matter because it has mass and weight. Second, which gases form 1% of air? At page number 147, answer is present. Argon, methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, neon, krypton, helium and ozone form 1% of air. You will do very neat and clean homework. First of all, make a title page for unit number 9, air. You will make a title page, then you will do these two questions. These two question and answers are present in your homework folder. Do a very neat and clean homework. Read the page number 148, 149 and 150 at least 2-3 times, and then everything will be more clear to you. Take care and Allah Hafiz till the next class.